Hi everyone, this is Megan with KickoffLabs. Today we're going to walk through step-by-step integrating KickoffLabs with Zapier. So in this video, we'll go over how to push a lead from KickoffLabs into Zapier, how to push a lead from Zapier into KickoffLabs, and then how to tag a lead or update them in KickoffLabs. So to get started from our campaign dashboard here, we'll select Integrations, push leads to, and select Zapier from the drop-down. Right. And now this will take us to our Zapier settings page with our new and improved Zapier 2.0 integration. So we'll decide what app we want to integrate with. Zapier has over 3,000 options to choose from. For this demo, I'll choose the Google Sheets to connect to. Or we can do the Gmail. Let's do Gmail. Right, and now I'll scroll down to the Popular with KickoffLabs users section where they have popular zaps that other users have created. Or if you can't find what you're looking for, you can create one from scratch as well by clicking the hyperlink. But I'm going to create my own workflow with KickoffLabs and Gmail. Now I'm going to select KickoffLabs and Gmail to connect to. Alright, so now I'm going to select my trigger event. So I'll select new leads. So whenever someone signs up to KickoffLabs, I'll select the campaign that I want to connect to with KickoffLabs. If you've never integrated with Zapier or this is your first campaign, you can also connect to a new account here. But I'm going to select one of my campaigns here from the drop-down. So I'll select my campaign 3 and continue. And now I'll test my trigger here. Alright, so it looks like everything is worked out with the test. Select continue. Right, and now I have selected Gmail as the app that I want to push the leads to. So my action events. So what happens when a lead is pushed over to Gmail? I want to create a draft. I'm going to select continue. And now I'll sign into my Gmail account so that I can give Zapier access. Select allow. And select continue. All right, so now I have my to field here. I can select the KickoffLabs email that I've collected. And then I'll select my from as my address. And you can also do a text or insert data for the subject. And I'll enter my copy here. All right, so now I'll select continue. And now I'm going to test. Right, so it looks like the test was successful and a draft was created for this lead that signed up to KickoffLabs. So now I can turn on my Zap. That way, anytime someone signs up to KickoffLabs, they will be added in my Gmail and a draft will be created. So next we are going to go over pushing a lead from Zapier into KickoffLabs. So that can be done by creating a Zap in Zapier here. All right, and first I'm going to look for the app that I want to push leads from. So I'm going to choose Facebook Lead Ads. It's a very popular one. And I'm going to select my trigger event. So when a new lead is created in Facebook Lead Ads, select my Facebook account. If you've never connected or you'd like to connect to a different ad account, you can select the Connect a New Account. And I'll select Continue. Right, so now I'm going to choose my page. and choose the form, which I only have one form here, which is the default, and I'll select continue. And I'll test my trigger here. All right, so anytime there is an issue with a Zap in Zapier, there will be this message here and you can troubleshoot the error. So it looks like what happened here was that I don't have any recent leads in my Ads Manager account. So I can skip the test here and continue. Right, so now I'll select the actions. So where do I want to push the leads to? I'm going to select KickoffLabs, or you can search for KickoffLabs in the search bar here. And then I'm going to choose my action event. So what happens when the lead is pushed into KickoffLabs? I want to add or update a lead and continue. Now I'm going to choose my KickoffLabs campaign from the dropdown. And if you'd like to connect to a different campaign, you can select Connect a New Account here to pull up the other accounts and campaigns. So I'm just going to select my campaign and continue. Right, and now in the lead email field, I need to find the email. Right, so in the lead email field, you'll need to insert the data for email. Let's type out email, and then continue. Right, and you can either test and continue. I'm just going to skip the test. Right, and now we have connected from Facebook lead ads into Zapier. And now we can turn the Zap on. So that way, whenever someone signs up from Facebook lead ads, they will be added to your Kickoff Labs account as a lead. So now we're going to test out how to tag a lead in Kickoff Labs. First, what we're going to need to do is set up a lead tag in order to tag leads. So I'm going to go out to my campaign, go over to the scoring, and select the lead tag. And then I can add a new lead tag or choose an existing one here. We just need to make sure that the tag is added before going into Zapier so that it is an option in the drop-down. So I already have my test tag here. I can also edit the tag. Other than giving it a name, a description, you can also award points and update the tag. All right, so now back in Zapier, we're going to make a Zap. And I'm going to select the app that I want to integrate with. So I want to push leads from Typeform. So whenever someone fills out my Typeform, I'm going to tag them in Kickoff Labs. So I'm going to select my trigger event as a new entry and select continue. Now I'm going to select my Typeform account. If you've never logged into Typeform before on Zapier, you will select connect a new account and then continue here. And I'm going to select the form that I want to integrate with and continue. And now I'm going to test my trigger. All right, so everything looks good here. Now I'm going to select continue. And now I'm going to select the app that I want to push the lead into and tag. So I'm going to select Kickoff Labs. And my action event here, I want to tag a lead. If you'd like to tag the person who referred them, you can also choose the tag lead parent. But for this example, I'll just tag the lead who filled out the form. Now I'll select continue. Now I'm going to choose my KickoffLabs account that I want to integrate with and continue. And then the lead email, I'm going to find the email field in Typeform here. Where is it? All right, so the email field. And now the tag ID. Right, I'm going to choose my test one and select continue. And test and continue. So now I'm testing out that everything works here. So 1 point was added to the lead. And now I can turn on my Zap. I can also check that this worked as well by going into KickoffLabs into the lead section. It will display my test lead here as well. And they were marked as fraudulent since it is not a real email address. But you can see that the tag was added in KickoffLabs here. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our email support at support@kickofflabs.com.